Hey, welcome.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How we
So,
doing today? Hey, welcome back to another day of Talent Talk. Today is day 20 something, 6, 7. We're losing count here because it's been so a long time. We've got several more days left. I believe it's what? Is it 13 more days?
it's
14?
a bit, and we have no idea if that's even accurate, do we?
No, not right now, not yet. But we are here and we are going to be here every day until they allow us back to work. So
Until they shut us down.
until they literally shut us down. So thank you guys for tuning in again today to another day of Talent Talk. We've got your boy Steve with you as always. We've got Jurgen Robinson here on the screen, and we have Ashley Diaz. Say hi, Ashley. We have
Hello.
Christina Salcedo. She's manning the computer in the background along with Donna Robinson. So we are here again for another day of Talent Talk. And
Yes.
today we are celebrating. Does anyone know? And if you do know, throw it in the comments.
Or it's at the bottom of your screen.
You know what day it is? It's Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, everybody. Today, April 22nd, 2020, it's National Happy Earth Day.
Yeah.
Kiss the ground that you walk on and say, thank you. Happy Earth Day.
Yeah. It is an organization, and the mission of Earth Day is to build the world's largest environmental movement to drive transformative change for people and planet.
There you go. There you
I
An
go.
interesting time for Earth Day.
My goodness, yeah. We're dealing with it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying hearing the stories.
You know what I found interesting is I've been watching the news and all the things that are going on. I mean, if you want to talk about the silver linings in what's going on here, is that, well, not as much pollution. The oceans seem to be clearing up a little bit. I used to live in Los Angeles, and we could actually see the sky now. Someone told me that they were driving down a road that they've been driving down for years and realized off in the distance there was a mountain range. Like, where did that come from? Right? Some of the
For
silver
sure.
linings and not having people out and about. Gas prices are lower. That's a good thing for us filling up the tank. So, how
Yeah.
about you guys?
With nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Talk up now. Well, you know what? Today, as we're doing these, we have one other stream. So right now, we're actually part of the value or part of the what we're looking forward to is as we're doing these live streams on Talent Talk, we've continue to try to grow and make it better along the way. So you see the new formatting. We're using a service called StreamYard to do this. We are connected up to the Talent Facebook page, and we can see all your comments. So please like us, heart us, do all those things. Leave a comment. If you leave a funny, pithy, or a great comment, I will highlight that comment for you. We want to talk to you. On the other side, we're also connected to, well, it looks like it might have dropped. We have LinkedIn, so we're working on a couple of the connections. We're connected today for the first time up to the YouTube channel. So go check out, you can also see us on our YouTube channel. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. And on the other side, we're on the Twitter. And then the last one, we're also connected up to Instagram. Now we're working through on Instagram. It apparently is on a very narrow band. So I'm not sure what that is, but this is just, it's really cool. We're learning a lot as we're going through, and we're so excited to have you along on the journey.
Absolutely. Some of the new things with the new formatting that we've done, it allows us to do a little bit more with you guys. One of the things that we have is normally every day we do we do trivia. We give you your trivia and have a trivia question. Today we have something a little bit of fun. There's a prize involved. and we have a little interactive trivia game. So stay tuned because that's going to be really fun. Where you, the consumer, the viewer at home, will actually be able to interact and play with us this game. So tune in, stay tuned for that, and we'll get you started and get you filled in.
Yeah. In between, Steve, building on that, we'll keep it scrolling through along the way. You can join into the lobby of the Kahoot.it, and you'll see the pin number right down there, 8839739973. And just hold on there. We'll be ready. We've got a 20-question quiz. And this time, whoever wins gets a special little gift. How's that? Is that a teaser?
Wow. This is going to be fun.
All right. So, keeping in format, typically we would be doing trivia. We would talk about the day, which is Earth Day. And then we always try to get a little bit smarter. And one way that we try to get a little bit smarter is with our
Word of the
day. So, who wants to tackle the word of the day today?
I've got the word of the day. So the word of the day is
obstinate.
Do you guys hear that?
Obstinate.
Obstinate.
Let me turn that on.
Obstinate.
The word of the day is obstinate. So the definition is perversely adhering to an opinion, purpose, or course in spite of reason, arguments, or persuasion. Not easily subdued, remedied, or removed. So perversely adhering to an opinion, purpose, or course in spite of reason. Do we see that a lot today?
With the way that was defined, it is. If I think about the way that I use the word obstinate, I would not have defined it in that way. But there's a little did you know that actually says it much more in line with the way I would use obstinate. I think most people use obstinate today, which is if you're obstinate, you're just plain stubborn, obstinate, dogged, stubborn, or mulish. Or mulish. It all mean that someone is unwilling to change course or give up a belief or plan. Obstinate suggests an unreasonable persistence. It's often a negative word. So that's the way that I typically think of somebody. If somebody is being almost unnecessarily or illogically stubborn about something, I tend to think that they're taking a very obstinate stand on something.
Yeah, I'm laughing because I feel like this word accurately describes the Diaz household right now.
Some would say that describes our current stay-at-home order as well.
Yeah.
But, I know we're all working with it, dealing with it. It's one of the reasons why we have focused on doing giving along the way, because we know the reason why, and we're just staying the course. We're being obedient. We're doing those things, but we know that there are a lot of people hurting. You may be one of those people. We just always want to find ways to reach out and to help. So we'll kind of talk about at the end a little of the things we're doing, what we're planning on into this week here too, as we wrap.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right. So at this time yesterday, actually, we introduced the guest, Chris Maxwell from Fairway Independent Mortgage Company. And today we don't have a guest, but tomorrow we will have Mark and Helen Ireland from Anytime Fitness. Hey, Julie. From Anytime Fitness. And they'll be talking a little about, they've certainly been impacted from a business standpoint on this, but it doesn't mean that they're sitting at home waiting. What they're doing is they're finding ways to be really positive and give contribution out there. So we're going to talk a little about that, because that's what we all need in our life. We need to just stay positive, stay active, and they're going to help us out with that a little bit. Oh, absolutely. Yes, the earth is healing itself. Succinctly said. All right. So, and you'll see those comments flash across. Isn't that kind of cool? We'll keep those going across. But now we've got the headlines. And I don't have it already queued up for the. I know. We're just going to continue to put these types of things together where We can just continue to make it good, but headlines. So for the first headline, this has been one of the things that the governor and the lawmakers have been keeping in mind. The UW, they keep a model that is watching when they think that we should be able to start relaxing or easing up on social distancing and the stay-at-home types of quarantine. The previous model that they had been working off of had predicted it would be about May 18th. Unfortunately, it looks like the model has been updated as of today, and it looks like the new model is calling more towards May 26th. So, I mean, we know that it's kind of the science, and that's kind of the headline number 2 that's in there. And both these first 2 headlines came from King 5. The number 2 headline is, recovery for Washington State will be gradual during coronavirus, says Governor Inslee, King 5. There are a lot of, there's a lot of opinion that goes into all of this. And as much as they can, I do think that they have been tried to be very aware of keeping it away from opinion. And Governor Inslee was probably pretty forceful, maybe not forceful, but he was trying to be very direct in his talk last night. I don't know if I want to call it a speech, but his conversation last night, to say that the things they're doing will be based on science, not politics or other things. It's a hard issue because there are a lot of people hurting, and this is unprecedented in a way that nobody honestly knows what the perfect best course is. And I know they're trying to do their best. Even for us within real estate, like last night, Governor Inslee mentioned like new construction. It almost seems kind of silly that new construction isn't a part of it, because they can do the things that they do, maintaining and adhering to social distancing in those measures. But he did address it, or at least he talked about it for a moment, but it was in the context of saying they may be able to get back to work on May 4th. Well, our current stay-at-home order is supposed to be to May 4th. Unfortunately, that doesn't sound really encouraging, that the whole stay home, stay healthy is actually going to be the self-quarantine. It's hard to believe with those words that means that the quarantine in and of itself is actually going to be lifted on May 4th.
Yeah. I think it's, and I like the way that's at least taking place. It's more of a rollout. He related it from not being necessarily a switch being flipped on, but a turning of the dial. And I think that's the right way. I mean, you just can't go back to business as normal, life is normal as it was like when it got shut down. But as things roll out, just making sure that it's being done the right way. And I think with some of the stuff that he's talking about rolling out, first off, with the new construction, builders being able to go start to work and going back out to work because they can actually do some of that. Being able to go out and enjoy maybe a game of golf if you're playing using social distancing, you can do that. Maybe kayaking, hiking with a family member, doing some of those things that we're not allowed to do right now, and having those rolled out in a systematic fashion, based off of some of the models that they're looking at, I think are definitely helpful. So, what was the other one? Oh, surgeries for doctors that were considered non-essential is a big one as well. Definitely a big one. So,
yeah, we're kind of in that wait and see. And Davina, missed you today. I can see that up there.
yeah.
But that's part of the thing that we're looking to do here is we can all get very down and we could get angry if we wanted to. But the whole thing is, it is the situation and it is where we're at. So the best we can do is try to make the best of what's here, be positive about it, and be a really positive influence for you, for everybody else. And again, it's part of the giving that we're doing here too.
Yeah, absolutely. Just I know mindset is a real key, frame of mind, and just making sure you're focused in on the positive and not even worrying about the negative. I mean, we'll get through this. It may take time. Sometimes I think people are just not as patient, and I do understand some of the issues. I meant with not going back to work, as soon as we would like to. But yeah, I think safety is paramount, and people's health is paramount.
Yeah. Ashley, what do you think?
Sure. I was just thinking, I know I've had my own struggles, and I think the biggest thing was being completely okay is probably okay. And, you're not alone in feeling that. So just keeping the positive mindset has been life-changing for me personally. So yeah, but if you're feeling like you're feeling a little bit down, like it's okay. And then, tomorrow's a new day, because not everybody's handling it the same way.
Yeah, and even this morning, we have our business meetings on Wednesdays, and we have some conversation. And one of our brokers, Kathy Joe, made a really good comment. And unfortunately, that comment was rooted in something that was a little bit more on the tragic side of somebody not dealing with the current situation in a positive way. But we have people around us that are hurting as well. And even if it's not a giving in a monetary or even necessarily a physical sense, but reaching out to the people that we know and just making sure that people are okay. Like this now is the perfect time to love on people. We could all use it, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
You've got friends out there. I mean, I've over the last couple of weeks, I've reached out to people who I haven't talked to in a while. I'm talking even just family members, just like doing health checks with them and saying, "Hey, how you guys doing? How you guys holding out?" It's just good to catch up. You don't even have to talk about the COVID-19 or anything about business or anything like that, but it's just like calling up, saying hi, and reconnecting. It's always great to hear your voice and just kind of even catch up over some old times. I found that really helpful, and it just keeps you in the right frame of mind, and just it feels good both ways, getting those calls and making those calls. So
Yeah, if anybody has is looking for ways to connect, maybe we'll throw something onto one of the upcoming talent talks as well. Like tomorrow, we've got Helen and Mark on, which is great again because that's going to be about positivity, moving, and keeping yourself going during this time. But if you guys really want to get connected and you're not sure, well, what are some of the things you can do? We've talked about some of them along the way, but if you want a little more hands-on because you're not really sure of how to get it going, reach out, private message us if you want. We would love to connect and help you figure out how to gather people together just so you can stay connected during this time. That's as humans, as as people, that is our strength, being together.
definitely.
Yep.
All right.
You're not alone in this.
Not at all. Remember it too. And it's not tune in because we will always be with you. But hey, we're here to reach out to it anytime too. All right.
Yeah.
And if you like or love that, show us in the comments.
Give us a thumbs up.
All right. So headline number 3, and then we're going to try something fun. This platform allows us to do some brand new things. So I'm going to put it back on the bottom here under the ticker. We are going to do a trivia, and you're going to keep your screen up, but you can log in with your phone. And we're going to have some Earth Day trivia. We're going to try something brand new. And just, again, it's one of those ways of keeping engaged and involved. But building off of headline number 2, which is the order is there. It's probably, nothing has been extended or anything yet, but it certainly feels as though that is what's in the air. Well, we do have this time, and people are still looking at getting engaged into the market. So what are some of the things you could do to get your home ready for the market if that is something that you're going to do? So this is a article from KCM. We talked a little about this from some things you could do. This is a nice little infographic. It's going to be in the comments that Christy is posting up on the backside. So these are some things that are suggested that you can do during this stay home, stay healthy. The first one in blue is clean beyond the basics. If we've got a little extra time, and I hate cleaning. And right now with Donna laid up and oh, this is torture. But you know what? Who better to do it than me, right? I'm just taking that positive attitude. So one thing you can do to get ready to sell is clean beyond the basics. Get that elbow grease out. Organize your space, just making it tidy so that the home feels spacious, or as spacious as it can. Freshen up the walls with paint, or doing a little decluttering or depersonalizing so that people can really view the home. If you do put it up on the market, you're not wondering where you're going to put things. Evaluate your lightings. That's a small thing, but it's a big thing. Having light bulbs that match, or having all the light bulbs actually working, right? Dig into your kitchen. Get beyond just the regular washing. So kind of relating back to number one, get the closets organized. If you've got a pantry, getting it where think now is a great time to organize. And then, of course, tidying up the yard, whether that's sweeping, pressure washing, mowing the lawn, whatever it might be. Now is the time to make it look fantastic. So,
Yeah,
what do you guys think? Curb appeal, Sean? Absolutely.
absolutely. Probably the biggest moneymaker you could do is just having your home clean, tidied, put away, fresh coat of paint, just making it look nice. That's probably one of the best suggestions I would recommend in helping you maximize the sale of your house and how much money you can get and the time on the market by getting just a few of those things done. The worst thing you could do is come into a house that's not ready. It's a mess. That's chipped up. The walls need painting, and it just looks like crud.
And it's smelly.
Yeah, and it smells like crud too. So, you know, great suggestions. Work on getting it painted, interior paint. I think we got a painter on right now, Sean Ketzinger, and hire John L. Scott an agent and hire a Sean to paint. That's what he put in there. Thank you, Sean. Yes, indeed. But just fresh coats of paint and getting it cleaned up, put away, organized.
Yeah. All right. And Ashley, I'm going to throw up on the no, that sounds
Please don't. Do you need to step away for a moment?
I am not going to upchuck. I am going to put on the screen the instructions on how to get ready for the trivia. Anything you want to do before we wrap up the headlines, or anything to add?
No, we'll end it on that.
All right. So I'm going to get this part set, and what you're going to see. So during this moment, you see on your screen Earth Day Trivia. Join at kahoot.it, and the PIN number is 88399973. And under Kahoot, we've already got it set and ready to go. We've got one player already in the queue, ready and set. We're going to have 20 trivia questions, and and coconut, awesome. When we go through all of these, just join in. You'll see on your screen. I'm sharing up that screen right now. Actually, let me go back to share screen, and you'll see what I mean. Right here, share audio. Ooh, Val. There we go. I'm going to take off the banner, but you're going to see the scroll continue on the bottom. And yeah, everything looks like it looks good. You will see that up there. You are going to win something. I think we've got a virtual, or not virtual. We have I think a $5 Starbucks card that we will send you through Facebook when this is all done, or through email, excuse me. So whoever the winner is, private message us at the end with your email address, and we will send you that card. And the way this works is once we start the game, you're going to see a trivia question, and then you'll be able to read it. it's going to go into 4 possible answers. Those answers are going to correspond with your phone. So you'll be able to actually log in and you're going to see 4 colors. Those 4 colors and shapes are going to be on your screen. They're going to, you press on your phone the answer or the guess that you have. When it goes through, I think you've got about maybe 8 seconds, 10 seconds to answer the question. Afterwards, it's going to tally up. It's going to show us the most popular answer, and then we're going to go to the screen. And the points that you get are based on, first and foremost, getting the right answer. Second, how quickly you answer that question. And over the 20 questions, we are actually going to find a winner. It is going to tally it up. So we've got 3 players. This is the first time we are ever doing this. Is there anybody else that wants to jump in on the inaugural? That means first trivia game.
Thank you for clarifying that, Jurgen. Yes.
Well, it hadn't been one of our word of the days yet, so I wasn't sure if everybody knew. All right. We lost some. Hopefully,
I think we should give people a second because they might be on their phone watching the Facebook Live. So maybe they've got to pull out the laptop.
All right. And while we're going on, you can join during the time as well. All right. We just we got our coconuts back. So we'll give it just a moment.
Wait, are we allowed to play? Because I signed in.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you should sign in. Did you sign in, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm AD.
Oh.
I'm mad.
Okay.
All right. You know what? I will too, because it's got to be a competition in some way. So I'm going to enter the pin. See, my phone, it is like this. I'm going to enter in the pin 8839973. Enter. And all right. And I am going to go with the nickname Kimchi. Why? Because I can.
I love it, Kimchi.
All right. So we'll do a quick little countdown. We'll start it in 10 seconds here. This is just going to be for fun. Are y'all ready? In 10. Oh, good job. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, I said here we go. And there we are. So Earth Day, 20 questions. On what day is Earth Day? International Mother Earth Day celebrated. Oh.
Use your answer.
How do we do? Is it skip or what are we doing?
No, I see.
There it is. So everybody guessed it right. Congratulations, everybody. Now, when we go next, we'll actually figure out who is our leader. Our leader is currently Coconut.
Oh.
I would just like to say, I was looking for the answer on my phone, but the answers were on the laptop. So I'm going to step my game up on this next one.
Awesome. All right. So this is where we learn. Okay. The next question. What was the year that International Mother Earth Day was officially adopted?
Oh, wait. Oh. I'm not satisfied with my answer.
I don't know. Oh, one person got it right. It was 2009. Who was that? Uh-oh. Oh, hey, guess what? I have a very quick trigger finger. Earth Day is the world's largest secular event related to helping the planet. True or false?
I'm going to guess false. It's false.
True. The trues have it. So
I was trying to throw you guys off.
Look at
Your
that.
tricks won't work on me, Steve.
Whoever is coconut is on fire. Literally, you can see next to the name. Coconut is on
Man.
fire.
A
I feel
fiery
like that's
coconut.
Steve.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
How many people participate in Mother Earth Day? Oh gosh. I don't know how they even know this.
I know.
100,000, 1 million, 1 billion, or 10 billion. 1 billion.
Ooh, wow.
Again, who is taking the census on that?
Right?
All right. Kimchi and Chrissy are catching up to coconut.
Okay.
What agency designated April 22nd as International Mother Earth Day? Is it the EPA, United Nations General Assembly, Global Green? Good gracious. This is a complete guess. What was it? Hey! All right.
You're the only one who got that right. Oh,
You go, Kimchi.
kimchi took over coconut.
All right. Here we go. Although 70% of Earth is covered in water, how much of it is fresh water? Ooh.
Oh, so how much is that? Oh, wow.
Definitely a guess here.
I like the music. I feel like I'm on like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh. Only 2.5 out of 70% of it. 2.5.
Wow. It's fresh water. Wow.
All right.
Yay!
Kimchi is clinging to a lead. Of the 2.5% water on Earth, how much of it is frozen? Oh. Interesting. How much of it is frozen ice, polar ice?
I'm wrong.
Oh.
You know,
Wow.
70%. That's craziness.
I know.
Kimchi went with the high number. Which of the following is estimated to take the longest to break down in a landfill? Disposable diapers, plastic bottles.
I feel like it's like an obvious one.
Yeah.
Like you're too long.
I feel like disposable diapers start. Oh.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Moving on.
Second place.
AG is catching up.
But how long do scientists believe it will take a glass bottle to decompose?
Holy moly.
Oh, that's long.
All right, we're about to find out.
I knew it.
Holy moly.
Guess who's our best guesser right now?
Kimchi.
About how long will it take a plastic bottle to disintegrate in a landfill? 450 years.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Oh.
Mystery player.
We've got a mystery player. Mystery player creeping in here at the last second.
From where does more than half of the world's breathable oxygen originate?
The oceans.
What?
Oh, that doesn't sound
I
right.
got that right. They were wrong.
Okay. But Christy got it right. Okay, now I know who's cheating. All right.
Actually, I learned that in marine bio. So,
Oh.
How much oxygen is produced by the Amazon rainforest alone?
Oh, dang it. Alone. I didn't read the whole question.
No way. 20%?
Yes.
Oh, I got it right. What a lucky guess.
All right. My lead is shrinking. How much oxygen does an average 50-year-old tree produce?
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Who knows this? Who actually knows this?
I guarantee I am guessing. And I guessed wrong.
I guessed right.
I guessed right too.
I
AD
was
is
getting
in
so
first.
comfortable. I was getting so comfortable up there. Over 120 prescription drugs have come from rainforest plants. True or false? Some cancer. Let's see.
I feel like it's got to be yes.
It's a 50-50 shot, and I think I got it wrong.
And if anybody wants to join in, I think you can still join in at Kahoot IT using the PIN number 8839973. All right. I am back. But not all the way.
Nope.
All righty. Which environment covers less than 7% of the Earth's landmass, but has 50% of all living things? Ooh.
Oh, I think I know this.
I'm guessing, but I'm hoping I've got a good guess. That's right.
Yes.
Let's see. Did I make any progress? I did not. AD, you're on fire.
She is.
I'm sure to ruin this really
About
shortly.
25% of the United States would flood if oceans rose by how much? I don't know. Oh. I
Whoa.
should have gone higher, I guess. I was fooled by the way they did everything. So no movement on the leaderboard. About how much water is lost per year from a drippy faucet in the kitchen or bath? Oh, no. Let's see.
This is a trick question.
I'm guessing. My guess. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I guessed the highest thing that I could, which puts me back in the lead. 3 questions to go. The atmosphere contains more water vapor than the Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. Ooh. I mean, this has to be so ridiculous. It's true, right? But it is not. I got caught.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
No movement, but actually some scores changed.
2 more questions.
Where is about 30% of Earth's fresh water found? Lakes, groundwater, or rivers? Oh my goodness. Somebody, I think, is going to be a new leader.
AD.
All right, it's close up at the top. Coconut, kimchi, and AD. Two foods, and I'm not even sure what to say. AD, athletic director. I don't know. So here we go with the last question: who is going to win? Restoring 1% of Earth's forests would benefit the economy by how much? No. Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I was going to choose that one last minute. No.
AD. Oh, this actually, let's. What?
Who is it?
Coconut.
No! Oh my gosh, look at that score.
What the heck?
9,293 compared to 9,248. Coconut was
Wow.
faster on the Coconut was faster on the answer than I was. I hesitated. Good job. Who is Coconut?
Who's Coconut?
Coconut. You should
Who's
at least say
Coconut?
your name if you can. But at the very least, private message us in on the Facebook group, and we will get you going, and we will get you joined in. All right. And that was our inaugural Kahoot challenge, and that was actually fun. I'm glad we
Yeah.
joined in.
That was a Kahoot.
Yeah, it was a Kahoot. Exactly. That was punny. All right. So as we get over and wrap up, Christy, if anybody identifies themselves as coconuts, we want to know who they is. As we wrap up on here, we want to just say a little bit about the TikTok challenge. I don't have the videos queued up. So yesterday we did a TikTok challenge. We have I'm a realtor. We have a dance challenge going on. Christy, you can link that up or put it in so you can see what's going on. If you are a realtor or you just want to pretend to be a realtor today, hop on, see the dance moves. We would love to see your challenge. And at some point we will gather them up and we will let somebody be the judge. And I wholly anticipate to win because I should always win, right? No? I'm going to assume from the scowl that is a no.
Always expect
No
to win,
comment.
right?
Yep. And as we end on, Nikki liked
you,
the fun too.
Thank you. Thank you.
So as we are ending on the talent talk, we have one last little thing. Oh, thank you, Christy. The TikTok.com at JohnLScott_talent with a question mark and a hashtag. Why it has a question mark and a hashtag, I don't know. That's a question mark to me. So we have talked about today. We went over a bit. It's been Earth Day. We had our trivia. That was actually a lot of fun. We hope you had fun watching if you weren't already engaged as well. We had our word of the day. Our word of the day was obstinate. If you didn't think that was fun, I assume that you have an obstinate mindset because it was fun. We did our headlines. We had we talked about the model being pushed back a little bit from UW. We talked about the recovery, the governor's speech yesterday, and just trying to read the tea leaves on what's going on there. We're just buckled in. We're praying and we're being with people right now. And then the third headline before we got into the trivia was what can you do to get your home ready to sell? So a couple tips. We just wrapped up our trivia reminder about the TikTok challenge. And lastly, what we've done in terms of giving over the past few weeks. On the first week, we saw the need and we reached out to some people who were already feeling the effects even before the quarantine. And we were able to deliver groceries for meals. I think we delivered about 70 meals worth of groceries. And then we went and we looked at the next one, and it was Easter baskets. I mean, a lot of families weren't able to celebrate in the same way. So we just felt that calling, that pull on our hearts. So we were able to deliver 125 Easter baskets for families in the area. Last week, it was really the hospitals in Tacoma General and Mary Bridge. We delivered, 12 pizzas and sodas, and just because they're doing so much to help. And one of the other calls was to continue doing that. So St. Pete's, where my wife had gone over and got her ankle fixed, they also have a unit, the sterilizing unit, and they have not. A lot of people are they're working just as hard to get everything prepped and ready for the things that are going on inside there. And they're a unit that had been ignored. So we're going to be putting together. They have to do it a little differently. So we're going to prepare 20 individual meals and get those delivered this week. And then next week, if you have a pull on your heart or an area that you think that we could help out, let us know. We want to continue this through the whole thing, every week doing something a little bit different. if you want to contribute, like maybe it's not you, maybe you're in a spot where you're a little better blessed and you want to give and you want to find out how to give. We have foundationheroes.org/donations. You can do that, and that will go into what we're doing. And we're taking every money, every dollar that goes into there, and it's just applied into what we're doing to give back. If you are in need, or you know somebody that is in need and we can help, please let us know. Do it privately. This is not a public show as far as needs go. We just want to make sure that we've been blessed in a lot of ways, and the only thing we can do is continue to share those blessings with others. What do you think, guys?
Absolutely. I'm all about giving back where you can. Every little bit makes a difference. No matter how small you may think it is, it makes a big difference. Whether you can give back monetarily, in time, if it's just maybe reaching out with a phone call to a friend and seeing how they're doing, it could mean a lot to someone. So think about that, kind of the thought for the week. What can you do to help someone else out today, tomorrow, this week, whatever it may be? So,
yeah.
Yep.
So as we kind of wrap up, wow, we had a fast-moving edition. At least it felt fast on this side.
yeah.
Hopefully it was fast and fun for everybody that's tuned in. And before we leave, throw us some likes and some hearts. We love those. We love to see that we're doing good things for you. Ashley, anything you want to wrap with today, other than our beatbox?
Ooh, tempting, but I'll save everybody. No, I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, welcome back.
So.
Well, we are always happy to have you with us, Ashley. As always, it's always a pleasure to have your commentary. So, all right. Any final words before we just kind of wrap here, you guys?
No, all good.
All right. Well, that does it today for another day of Talent Talk. Tune back in tomorrow. We will have Mark and Helen Ireland, who own 3 gyms here locally. Which gyms is it, Jurgen?
Anytime Fitness, and it's 4 gyms altogether. And I know Yelm, DuPont. I forgot the other 2. Spanaway is one. I forgot where the other location is. So Helen, Mark, don't hate me, please. I try so hard. But yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing them tomorrow. And everybody, I promise you, it's going to be a good time.
Good. And then we have Friday. We have a guest coming on, Howard Chung. Howard is part of the corporate John L. Scott. What's his title, Jurgen? Howard.
Well, he's VP of franchise, but way more important than that is he is one of the most positive people I know. And from mindset, Davina and I have really been able to lean on him for a lot of things. And so many of those things just come in mindset, in staying positive. He is so in sync with the way we think. And just, you like that, Ryan? But we're really looking forward to having a conversation. And I promise, similar to like Mark and Helen, I promise you will really enjoy the conversation.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's the celebrity here in the John L. Scott world for sure. So this is pretty cool.
Howard Chung. That's my long lost brother, Steve Chung.
Related or not related?
That's right. I think that's what we're gonna. I'm gonna have to explain our relations on Friday. We'll discuss that.
Okay. So.
All right, you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. As always, we will see you again tomorrow, 1:30.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
Be
bold. Damn it, I forgot it again.
Bye, y'all.
ring on the phone.